Okay, dear students, welcome to our fourth lecture of Unit 4, and our topic for today is Six Sigma concept and change control. So, first is Six Sigma concept. What do you mean by Six Sigma concept? As the name indicates, Six Sigma comes from the word sigma. It is a symbol of sigma that represents the standard deviation, and standard deviation is a unit of variance that shows the variation in the products. So, Six Sigma is a set of techniques and tools for the improvement in the process. Okay, it is a set of techniques and tools that are used for the improvement in the process. This concept was founded by the Motorola in the 1986, and the word sigma signifies the symbol sigma that were used in the 1920 by the engineers and mathematicians as a symbol of the unit of measurement of variation in the product quality. After this, in 2000, this was adopted by all the organizations for measuring the variance in the quality of the product. Okay. Next is characteristics of the Six Sigma. Okay. The Six Sigma consists of statistical quality control, it consists of various methodological approaches, it consists of various facts and data based approach, it is a project and objective based approach, customer focused approach and teamwork based approach. Okay. First is statistical quality control. So, Six Sigma uses the various statistical tool, various statistical design for assessing the variations, for assessing the units of variance in the pharmaceutical products or quality of the pharmaceutical products. Okay. The word sigma comes from the Greek symbol sigma that defines the standard deviation, and standard deviation represents the unit of variation, means this Six Sigma approach is used in the pharmaceutical industry to measure the variations between the quality of the product whatever we are achieving. See, we are manufacturing various batches of the same dosage form in the pharmaceutical industry, and to measure the difference, to measure the deviations or to measure the variation in the quality of the product, we are using the Six Sigma concept. Okay. And this Sigma concept uses the various statistical tools, various statistical designs, various statistical softwares to assess the variations in the quality of the product. Next is methodological approach. Methodological approach consists of two methods. Six Sigma concept concludes two methodological approach, DMIAC and DMADV. There are two types of methodological approach, DMAIC and DMADV. D stands for design, M for measure, A for analysis, I for improve and C for control, and DMADV stands for design, measure, analysis, design and verify. Okay. So, two types of methodological approaches are used to measure the variance in the product quality in the pharmaceutical industry, and these approaches are DMAIC and DMADV. Third is facts and data based approach, means we are using the facts, the statistical tools for measurement of variations in the product quality. Next is project and objective based approach. The approach of Six Sigma concept is a objective based approach. In this we are focusing on the whole the project, in all the process of the manufacturing. Okay. And whatever the objective may be, whether the objective is maximum profit generation or it can be the improvement The Six Sigma concept focus on that objective. Customer focused approach. Six Sigma concept is the customer oriented approach. In this, the focus will be on meeting the customer expectations, on fulfillment of the customer demand. Okay. Next is teamwork based approach. This Six Sigma concept includes the teamwork. A lot of members are required in the Six Sigma concept. Okay. And these includes 4 type of members: Six Sigma champions, green belt, black belt and master black belt. Okay. So, first is statistical quality control. First characteristics is statistical quality control, that is it includes certain units or certain statistical tools or certain statistical software or designs to control or to measure the quality of the product or to measure the variations in the quality of the product. Next is methodological approach. So, there are 2 types of methodological approaches that are used in the Six Sigma concept, and this approach is DMAIC and second is DMADV. Okay. DMAIC is design, measure, analyze, improve and control, and DMADV is design, measure, analyze, design and verify. In the first step of DMAIC approach, design, in this we are defining the objective of the goal, we are defining the goal of the project, we are defining the characteristics of the system. Next is measure, in this we are measuring the characteristics of the product, we are measuring the specifications of the product. Next is analyze. In the third step, whatever data we have collected in the second step, we will perform the analysis on that data and perform a cause effect relationship. We will perform a cause effect relationship, means what is the cause of the variation and what is the impact of this variation. Okay. We will perform the cause effect relationship based on the data collected from the second step. Next is improvement. Then after the analysis, we will set up certain improvements, we will set up certain changes in the process to improve the process. Last is control, and this will include that how we will control the variations, how we will limit these variations or how we will limit these deviations that are occurring in the process. Okay. See, in the last lecture we have discussed about out of specification, means what are the various reasons of the deviations, what are the various reasons of this deviation from the specification whatever we have specified previously. Now, in this we are measuring that deviations, that the amount of that deviations and how we can correct that. Okay. So, second method is DMADV, and DMADV is design, measure, analyze, design and verify. In the first step, as in the DMAIC process, the first step will define the project goal, will define the characteristics. In the measure, we will perform the measurement, we will measure the variation or we will measure the unit of variance. Okay. In the analyze step, whatever data we have collected in the second step, that is measure, on that data we will perform cause effect relationship. With the help of that data, we will identify the root causes of the deviations and what will be the implications of that deviations. Okay. Next is design. On the basis of analysis performed in the analyze step, we will design the process in such a way to handle or to eliminate that errors or to eliminate that variation in the product. And last is verify. In this, whatever design we have implemented or whatever changes we have implemented, the verification of that design or that changes will occur in the DMADV process. Okay. So, there are two types of methodological approaches in the Six Sigma concept, and these approaches are DMAIC and DMADV. In the DMAIC approach, design, measure, analyze, improve and control, and in DMADV it is design, measure, analyze, design and verify. Okay. In the first approach, that is design, in this we will define the project goal. Also in this we will define the project goal. In the measure we will perform the measurement. In this also we will perform the measurement. In the analyze, with the on the basis of results or on the basis of data whatever we have obtained from the second step, we will perform an analysis on that and will study the cause effect relationship, and this step will be same in this. Difference is in the last two steps. In the first approach there is improvement and control, and in second process there is design and verify. Okay. In the improvement we will add certain modification, we will add certain improvements in the process, and in the control we will assure that the deviations are controlled until they can significantly affect the quality of the product. And in this we will add certain design or we will changes the design of the process to ensure the quality of the product. And in the last step, that is verify, we will verify the design whatever we have included in this. Okay. So, these are the two methodological approaches, and these are the this is the second characteristics of the Six Sigma concept. Next is facts and data based approach. See, Six Sigma concept is a facts and data based approach, means it is on the scientific basis. In this scientific data is used. Okay. And it will use certain statistical software, certain statistical tool to identify the problem, to correct out that problem, to eliminate the deviations and to prevent the deviations in the process. Next is project and objective based approach. See, Six Sigma concept is a project based approach as well as objective based approach. Okay. Whatever the project is, it will focus on that project goal, and it is also a objective based approach, and whatever may be the objective of the process can be just profit generation, just profit making, or it can be continuous improvement, okay, or both. So, it is a objective based approach and it can focus on the continuous improvement as well as on the profit generation, and this objective part is dependent on the management. Okay. It will all depend on the management, that their focus is on quality improvement, their focus is on continuous improvement, or their focus is on just profit generation. Next is customer focused approach. In Six Sigma concept is a customer oriented approach. In this we are trying to satisfy the customer expectations, we are satisfying the we are fulfilling the customer's requirement, we are trying to understand the customer's needs, their expectations to achieve the quality product. So, it is a customer focused approach as well as customer oriented approach. Next is teamwork based approach. Six Sigma concept consists of a teamwork. Okay. Number of professionals are are working as a team for the success of the project or for the success of the process. Okay. And this team requires a lot of training, and there are 4 levels of training in the teamwork based approach, and this there can be 4 levels of training, 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. There are 4 levels of training in the Six Sigma concept. First level is Six Sigma champion. Next is green belt. Next is black belt, and this is master black belt. Okay. There are 4 levels of training that should be provided to the personals working in the Six Sigma concept, and this is represented by a triangle. First is Six Sigma champion, second is green belt, third is black belt, and last one is master black belt. Okay. Six Sigma champion consists of the personals, and the training of 5 days are provided to them. And these Sigma champions are involved in handling the project. They are taught how to handle the project and how to work with the project team. Next is green belt. In this, a training of 1 week is provided to them, and they will manage the project. Okay. They will work in coordination with the project team. They will work as a project team. They will work in the teamwork. Next is black belt. A training of 2 weeks will be provided to the personals working in the black belt, and these are the project leaders. They who will lead the project or who will handle the project. Last is master black belt. In this, the training of 4 weeks are provided to the personals working on the master black belts, and these are those employees who set up the training process, who are handling the training process. Okay. So, Six Sigma concept is a teamwork based approach, and it number of workers or number of personals are working in the team in the Six Sigma approach, and in this there are 4 levels of training that are provided to the personnel working in this, and these 4 levels are level 1, level 2, level 3 and level 4. Level 1 is Six Sigma champion, level 2 is green belt, level 3 is black belt, level 4 is master black belt. Okay. In the level 1, training of 5 days is given. In the level 2, training of 1 week is given. In the level 3, 2 weeks training is given, and in the level 4, training of 4 weeks are given to the personals working in the respective area. Okay. Six Sigma champions are the personals that are taught to handle the team, that are taught to handle the project. Green belt professionals, that is level 2, these are provided with 1 week training, and these work in coordination with the project team as a member, project team member. Level 3, that is black belt, these are employed 2 weeks training, these are provided with 2 weeks training, and these are the project leaders who are leading the project. Level 4 is master black belt, a training of 4 weeks is provided to the level 4 employees, that is master black belt employees. Okay. So, these are all about the characteristics of the Six Sigma concept. Next is objectives of the Six Sigma concept. What are the various objectives? Your first objective is to support the overall business improvement. See, in the Six Sigma concept, we are using the statistical quality control methods to identify the deviations, to control the variations in the quality of the product. We are using the scientific data, we are using the fact based approach, we are using the objective based approach, means we are focusing on the profit generation, we are focusing on the quality improvement, and we are providing the lot of training to all the team members that are working in the process. So, by all these all these characteristics, by all these parameters, we can improve the business. So, these all characteristics will support the business improvement. Second is to reduce the defects and provide remedial measures. See, in the Six Sigma concept, we are identifying the root causes of variations, means from where the variations originate and how we can correct it. So, the objective of Six Sigma concept is to reduce the defect, to reduce the variations and providing the remedial measures, means if there is deviation or if there is any defect or if there is any deviation, then how we can correct it. This is the objective of Six Sigma concept, to reduce the cost and increase profit without compromising on the quality of the product. Means we are our objective of Six Sigma concept is to reduce the cost and increase the profit. If we are reducing the cost by reducing the reworking cost, then our production cost is reduced. If production cost is reduced, then we can achieve the maximum benefit without compromising the quality of the product. Next is to improve cycle time, save maintenance cost, personal wages and provide the product to its customer faster. With the help of Six Sigma concept, we can reduce the variations, we can reduce the deviations. If we are able to reduce the deviations between the product, then we are able to achieve the quality product in a one cycle time. Then there will be a reduction in the cycle time. There is no need to rework on the one product time to time. Okay. So, there will be a improvement in the cycle time and maintenance cost will be saved, personal wages will be saved and we can provide our product to the customer faster. Faster delivery of product to the customer can be achieved, and if we are providing the product to the customer faster, then our customer will believe on us and it will build up a reputation in the market. Okay. So, our objective can be to build up the reputation in the market also. Next is to increase the customer satisfaction by keeping their expectation in mind throughout the process. See, as I have told you in the characteristics of the Six Sigma concept, it is customer focused approach. In this, we are focusing on the customer's need. We are trying to understand the customer need. We are trying to fulfill the customer expectations, their demands, their taste. So, we are focusing on the aesthetics of the product, means whatever the appearance of the product is, what is the expectation of customer, what does the customer want. So, by increasing the customer satisfaction, if we can understand the need of the customer, we can fulfill that also. So, to increase the customer satisfaction, we are achieving the quality products. So, this is also the objective of Six Sigma concept, that is to increase the customer satisfaction, and this is possible when we understand their expectation, we understand their needs, their demands and their taste. Next is levels of Six Sigma. There are 6 levels of Six Sigma concept: level 6, level 5, level 4, level 3.5, level 3 and level 2. Level 2 and 3 needs the improvement and level 6 is the almost perfect level. Okay. And these 6 levels signifies the percent accuracy as well as the level of improvements. Next is change control. So, according to WHO, what is the change control? Change control is a formal system by which qualified representatives of the appropriate disciplines review the proposed or actual changes that might affect a validated status. Okay. So, next is steps of the change control. There are 7 steps of the change control. First is recording or classification, second assessment, third is planning, fourth testing, fifth implementation, sixth is evaluation, and seventh is acceptance. So, first is recording. In this, whatever the change, we have to classify the change, whether this change is related to R&D, whether this change is related to the production department, whether it is related to the engineering department, or it is related to the quality control or quality assurance. Okay, we have to classify that change. Next is assessment. So, after we have classified the change, then we have to assess the risk. Okay, and on the basis of assessment, we will plan certain strategy to implement that change. Next is testing. In the testing step, we will perform certain testing to implement that change. Next is implementation. In the implementation, we will implement the change. Next is evaluation. After implementing the change in the process or in the method, we will evaluate the effect of that change. What is the impact of that change, whatever we have implemented in the process. Last is acceptance or closing. Okay. So, on the basis of data obtained from the evaluation step, we will decide whether this change should be accepted or should be rejected. Okay, or the application should be closed. Okay. For the change control, there are 7 steps, means whatever change we are requiring, we have to firstly classify that change, means whatever type of changes, whether it is related to the R&D, quality control, quality assurance, engineering department, and after classification we will assess that change. After that, we will plan a strategy, we will plan a technique by which how we will implement that. In the testing step, we will perform a testing, we will perform certain testings on that changes. Okay. In the require a time to implement that change. In the implementation step, we will implement the change. In the evaluation step, we will evaluate the effect of the implementation step, and in the last acceptance or closing, we will we will study or we will decide that whether the change will be accepted or application will be closed based on the data obtained from the evaluation step. Next is elements of change control. There are 3 elements of the change control. First is initiator, second change control committee, and third one is change administrator. First is initiator. Initiator is who can initiate the change process by filling up the application form. Okay. Change control committee consists of team members, and change administrator is what? Who will approve the changes. Okay. So, classification of changes, there can be 3 types of changes: major change, minor change, and changes not requiring the control change. Major changes will be those who will impact the quality, safety, and efficacy of the product. Minor change will be those who does not impact the quality of the product, and not requiring control change means who does not affect the process. Last is motives of change control. The motive of change control is continuous improvement, changes in the regulation, strategic consideration to fulfill the customer requirements, to optimize the process, and also helpful in transfer and development phases. There are certain barriers in the way of change control, and that they can be due to poor communication, due to poor control mechanism, due to poor documentation, and poor training. So, these all are the barriers in the change of error. Thank you.